Hello niche community. In this video I'm going to give you a full tutorial on how to cash out your Robux and limited items. Now before beginning, there's multiple methods to doing so and I'm going to demonstrate them all. First off, let's start with the method I typically use, and this is by joining the stock Discord server and applying for a role that suits you best. Once you're given access, you can advertise your items or Robux that you are selling and people can DM you with offers. Once you receive an offer or negotiate an offer that you are happy with, then you could either use the Halal Middleman Discord server or the website and use it for the deal. Now heads up, this only works with crypto. If you want to do a non-crypto deal, then this method isn't for you, and honestly all these methods aren't for you. Unless you have someone that you know that can middleman a deal from you with something that isn't crypto, then honestly cashing out is going to be pretty difficult for you. Now I know lots of you want to know how to use Halal Middleman, and I have two videos, one on how to use the server and the other one on how to use the website. So if you need to understand how to use Halal, check out those videos after this. Also keep in mind that you could only advertise once a day in stock. If you do more, you'll be muted for a week. Now let's move on to the next method, websites. There are multiple websites that you could cash out on. The most trusted is Adderite, of course, but there are others. You could use Roleplace, which is also trusted, and also a new website that I recently made a video on called limitedsmarket.com. I have not made a tutorial on how to use Roleplace yet, but I have for Adderite and Limited's Market. But essentially, you just connect your account to the website by giving the website access to your account. And then you just list your items on the websites, and you could list on multiple websites at the same time. I recommend doing this, it'll make things go quicker. Don't under or overprice your items though. Just slightly undercut the cheapest price of the item you are selling. And if you are selling an item that isn't on the site, you could ask what the ideal price to list for your item in my Discord server. And here myself or other members could help you out with all things BM related. The link is in the description. Next up, we have private buyers. If you don't trust Halal Middleman and websites are taking too long, or you don't want to deal with crypto at all, you could contact people in other Discord servers or even the owners. For example, you could join Vaz's server and sell to Vaz directly. And the same thing goes for Faris's server, and the list goes on. There are many Discord servers for this, those are just two examples. But owners of big BM Discord servers that resell limiteds will take limiteds or potentially Robux off your hands quickly, and they are trusted enough that you do not have to worry about a middleman or anything like that. You can also contact larger sellers in NCM and plenty of other servers. Larger sellers need items and Robux to sell, so if you give them a fair deal, they will take your stuff off your hands. Another method is DMing specific people into stock. For example, if you want to sell a Velk, you could DM a user in stock with either the reputable role or a staff member. These people are legitimate and will try to get a deal done nice and quick, so there's no waiting around or worrying about them trying to scam. Here's the great thing about being a seller. There's no real way to get scammed at all, and you won't get banned for selling. You don't really have anything to lose, but when buying you may get banned or you may lose the items you bought or the Robux, and there are many ways to get scammed. When selling, the only risk is when using Halal, a buyer may try to claim that they never received the product from you. But as long as everything is documented properly, you could easily refute their claim and get the money you deserve. In addition, another method I have seen is making trade ads in Rollimon's Discord server and having the USD price on your Rollimon's profile. I'll show an example on screen. But essentially, if you are struggling to sell on a website or don't trust a website, or for sites such as Roleplace or Adderite, you don't want to have any fee for selling, you just need as many people as possible seeing your stuff, either Robux or limited items, and you need to not want an absurd amount on them. I have lots of information about caching in other videos, and of course if you need any help, just use my Discord server. But also one big tip, for Robux, sell when there's a big Roblox sale, and for limiteds, get demand to sell. Rares and semis do sell as well, but they take longer. If you want to get a deal done quickly, just get demand. If you have a little bit more time to spend, then semis or rares will work. But that's all I got for you, and thanks for watching.